What's up? What's up? What's up to the family? Let me see where we are at. Let's see where we are at. I believe I made it. What's up, family? What's up? Y'all let me know when y'all come into the building. What we're talking about today, how to heal your relationship in your sleep. Did you know that you could do that? If not, I am about to explain that to you now. Did you know? If you didn't, you are about to get the work now on how to heal your relationship in your sleep. Yes, yes, yes. When you come on in, say, hey, say what's up, say all of that so I can see you. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. Let me know if you can see me clearly. All of that good stuff. Y'all know technology has been acting funny these last couple of days, like when DreamWise has been going live, so on and so forth. So I want to make sure that you can hear me clearly. The brother I am Malachi. Most of you have seen this brother before. He actually sent me some of his music. He knows that I love music. And I want to see if I can listen to some of his music in the background while I am live. I want to see if I'm able to do that. But the internet is moving slow right now. So what's up, Peace Angel Army? What's up, Jadia? That's a pretty name. Jadia? I ain't never heard that name before. I think that's a beautiful name. Hopefully I'm saying it correctly. What's up, my good sis, my sacred sister, Eileen, listening in from work. My good sis is dedicated. Stop playing with her. Shout out to my love, Dream Wise. If y'all didn't see Dream and I go live earlier today, we talked about the show Snowfall. This past episode that just came on Snowfall yesterday, we dove into that and it was dope. So if y'all didn't see that, make sure y'all head over to Dream Wise's page after this build so that you can tap in. If you watch the show Snowfall, or if you don't watch the show Snowfall, you still can gain something and get that work from listening to that video. But what I want to talk about today is healing your relationship in your sleep. What I want to talk about today is healing your relationship in your sleep. Family, this is something that I need y'all to know. Sleep is, man, we spend so much of our life sleep. I don't know the exact percentage. Y'all can figure it out, but we are all sleeping on a regular basis. Sleep is something that we cannot go without. If you go for too long without sleep, Jediah, beautiful. She said she had to change her name, Jediah. Listen, that's a beautiful name. And I figured it was you because I know what your what do they call it? Thumbnail, avatar picture looks like. So I had the thought that it was you. But I love your name. That's beautiful, sis. That's beautiful. I love my name, D. Ray. Like literally, I've been called D. Ray all of my life. If my brothers were over here right now, they would say, D. Ray. I was always called D. Ray family because I was an athlete. And so when I would do things, when you play sports, you always get nicknames, for your team or whatever. Like Dream was 4-4. I'm saying it proper. He was 4-4. Dream was 4-4. In his college athlete days. I've been D. Ray since I started playing sports at like 6 years old, but people always want to say Dre. People always want to say Drake. And I get it. I get it. I get it. But yes, your name is beautiful. Your name is beautiful, Jediah. So thank you for sharing that with me. So y'all, we spend such a large amount of time sleeping. And I need y'all to understand the spiritual, magical reasons even why we need sleep. We cannot continue to just dwell. Imagine just only engaging with the conscious mind all day and night. Imagine not having the time to suspend the conscious mind. Imagine how crazy we would be as a society if we did not have sleep and if we did not have something like meditation where we consciously suspend the ego mind. Imagine what type of crazy ass world we would live in. People who are sleep deprived are crazy people. We see it all the time. When a person doesn't get no sleep, right? You'll be surprised at how snappy a person is, how irritated, myself included. Myself included. When Kim was a newborn baby and I was barely getting sleep, I was not the nicest person that I could be. I am just now getting that good quality sleep. Even a week ago, 2 weeks ago, a month ago, sleep was something that was challenging for me, obviously, because we had baby Kim. She's just now at 4 months old. She is just now sleeping for an extended amount of time. And so when you don't get good sleep, some of y'all are wondering why your wife, your husband, the person that you're talking to, why y'all's relationship is not having that flow. Somebody probably ain't sleeping good. Somebody is probably tossing and turning. This is real shit, family. It's so very important. You can do healing work in your sleep. You need your sleep in order to heal. Hear me out. You need your sleep in order to heal emotionally, in order to heal physically, in order to heal mentally. You need your sleep. You need your sleep. Like literally for me, when I sleep, this is when I get all the answers. This is when I get the answers about my body. This is when I get the answers about how I'm thinking. This is when I get the answers about how I am feeling and what is actually going on within me and how that is reflecting my relationships outside of me. Sleep is healing. Okay? Sleep is healing. So let's talk about the reasons why sleep is healing. I already kind of gave you a little bit of it. You need that sleep to suspend the conscious mind, right? The conscious mind is always going. And you will literally go mad, as Mad Titan said. You will literally go mad if you don't have the opportunity to silence that mind, which is why some of y'all struggle with even falling asleep because your conscious mind is so active. And so if you already know you are a person that struggles with falling asleep, you know you need to put your phone down early. An hour, 2 hours before you are about to go to bed, you need to put your phone down. Because the light from your phone makes your mind believe that it's time for you to be awake. And so you're up and now your thoughts are just running like crazy. Okay? So that's one thing. Sleep suspends the conscious mind. And when the conscious mind is suspended, the subconscious mind can actually come up and give you the answers that you need. Okay? Period. The subconscious mind is always letting you know what's going on underlying. The subconscious mind is always letting you know what is happening beyond your conscious reasoning. And so you need that sleep in order for you to get those answers, especially if you are a person that struggles with meditation. If you are a person that struggles with meditation, if you are a person that struggles with being able to identify the correspondences that are taking place in your waking life, then your sleep needs to be of top importance for you. Your sleep needs to be of top importance for you. For me, having that Pisces moon, sleep is where I get healing work in. Sleep is where I discover all of my answers. Sleep is where my ancestors come through and actually communicate with me and tell me what it is that I need to know. Sleep. Okay. When it comes down to healing your relationship with yourself, what you need to do is first, you need to be able to recall your dreams. But after you recall your dreams, you need to be able to decode your dreams. You need to be able to know and understand what your dreams are actually communicating with you. And then when you get those answers, you make adjustments in your conscious waking life based on the messages that the subconscious revealed to you in your sleep. Okay? So that's one thing that you have to understand. While you are sleeping, you are really receiving the downloads that are necessary. I'm going to give you a prime example of this. I want to say this was 2 years ago. I had a dream that I was in a Bobby Hemmett school. And Bobby Hemmett, he was only teaching me. This was so freaking dope. I felt so special, right? Bobby Hemmett was only teaching me. I was the only person in that school right there. He literally stood in front of me and he showed me how we have these 4 different bodies, right? And I know some of y'all are thinking, okay, we got the physical body, we got the spiritual body, we got the emotional body. But no, Bobby Hemmett was teaching me how to split my body into the 4 elements: water, fire, air, and water, fire, air, earth. He was showing me how our bodies split into those 4 elements, right? He was showing me how to do that. He was showing me how to surrender the physical body, the earthly body. He was showing me how to let that go so that I could embody more spiritual energy. He was basically showing me that I had kind of conquered the energy of earth, the matter, the density. I had already conquered that part of myself, right? And I was really needing to work with the air energy at that time. And so when I came out of that dream, and of course I talked about it with Dream Wise, when I came out of that dream, I started in my waking life focusing on that air energy. How can I be light as a feather? How can I start to stretch my mind a little bit more? How can I use the law of mentalism intentionally? Okay. And that allowed me to start thinking more magically. That allowed me to really stretch my mind and see the different ways that spirit shows up on a regular basis. Okay, so understand this. First and foremost, you have to heal your relationship with yourself and sleep. That's first and foremost. And you do that by listening to, decoding the messages that your dreams are giving you. And if you are having trouble dreaming, you already know you need to be tapping in with that dream supplement. Okay, you already know you need to be tapping in with that. Not only just the dream supplement, but you need to make sure that you are expending enough energy. How many of you know that the reason why, a part of the reason why you're not dreaming, a part of the reason why you're not sleeping well at night is because you don't have enough energy that you've exerted throughout the day. Some of y'all are not using your minds throughout the day. Some of y'all are not utilizing your body throughout the day. And so when it comes to nighttime, your body is like, you ain't did nothing today. You ain't exercised. You didn't exert any energy. You didn't exert any mental energy. So your body doesn't feel like it needs the rest. Your mind doesn't feel like it needs the rest. So if you struggle with even getting some sleep, I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you to be more conscious about your thoughts throughout the day. I want to challenge you to actually think. Just take some time and think. Some of y'all don't like to think. Some of y'all would rather be busy because thinking is challenging. Some of y'all think that doing the physical work is the hard part. The physical work is not the hard part. The thinking, the game planning, the breaking down your mind, that's the challenging part. And breaking down your mind, breaking down your thoughts, that plays a part in you exerting energy. It's not just all about the physical. Your mind needs exercise just as much as your body needs exercise. So if you struggle with sleeping, I want to challenge you to do something that is mentally challenging on a daily basis, whether that's read a book, create something, game plan, plot out some things that you want to do, get mentally creative. And then also you want to do things with your physical body. That way, when it comes nighttime and the sun is going down, your body and your mind knows that you've exerted some energy and now you can get that sleep that you need. Okay, so that's one aspect. Your dreams, family, will tell you and they will give you messages about what is going on within your relationships. And so something, whether you believe this or not, when you go to bed, you're always asking a question. That question may not be conscious to you, but you are always asking a question and your dreams are always giving you the answer. Okay. I vividly remember this dream that I had about my mom. We had been, having a disagreement or something like that. And I don't even think we were having a disagreement at that time. But I was realizing within myself that I needed to heal an aspect of me that was still very much so afraid of my mom, that was still feeling like my mom had a certain level of control over me. I was dealing with that aspect of myself. And I was knowing within my being that when I heal that aspect of me, my mom and I are actually going to have a better relationship. And when I have a better relationship with her, I'm going to have a better relationship with my kids. I'm going to have a better relationship with Dream. So I go to sleep. I have that whole thing on my mind. And I have this dream that, my mom is actually trying to drive me and my kids around. If you listen to DreamWise's video, I think he did it about a week or two ago. It was a video about what's driving you. And in that video, he was basically talking about whenever you're in the car, we're talking about what's driving your life, right? Who was in control of the direction that you are moving in your life. And so in that dream, my mom was trying to drive me and the kids. And so my subconscious mind was showing me, oh, okay, there's still this thing within me that is holding on to my mother driving and being in control of my life and me being the passenger to her. But in the dream, I basically told my mom no. I said, no, me and the kids are not getting in the car with you. You're not driving me, so on and so forth. We had that discussion. So my subconscious mind had revealed to me in that moment that aspect of my healing and transformation, I had accomplished it. I had did the work. I had did the healing. Now, that doesn't mean that there aren't going to be situations that come up where my mom, feels that she knows what is best for me and the kids. That doesn't mean that there are not going to be situations like that, because there will be. But am I going to let her thoughts, her opinion, her energy control what I feel like is best for my family? Okay. But I got that answer in my sleep. I got that answer in my sleep. So before you go to bed, you want to become conscious of what you are taking with you. You want to become conscious of what you are thinking about as you are about to go to sleep. And if there is a disagreement, if there's some energy, if there's some things going on between you and a partner, you and a family member, you and a coworker, you have the power before you go to sleep to ask the question regarding that situation, and your subconscious mind is going to give you the answer. This is how we heal in our sleep. Not only that, in your sleep, family, this is when the cellular regeneration is actually taking place. This is when the cellular regeneration is actually taking place. This is why we tell you to listen to the 528 hertz as you're going to bed. Listen to the high vibrational music as you're going to bed. Listen to your own affirmations as you are going to bed. Because when you sleep, the subconscious mind is really open, and it's really what's doing the work while you're in your sleeping life. It's really where your spirit is really, interactive and doing what it's doing. So in those moments, you get to receive all of that information, and it starts to change your DNA. It starts to change your cells. It starts to change your frequency so that you can actually be who you are creating yourself to be and who you are desiring yourself to be. Okay? I'm telling you, when I go to sleep with that 528 hertz, I sleep so peacefully. I be really sleeping. Okay. Some of y'all are going to bed and you're like in a war zone in your sleep. And I get that too. I've had an experience. Here's the thing. When you are doing spiritual work, there are energies and entities and spirits who don't necessarily want to see you flourish, don't want to see you grow. There are soul contracts that you have with people that you don't even know that you made. Or there are people who are constantly thinking about you. There are people who are constantly thinking about you, and they don't even know that their energy is vampiric. They don't know that. But I want to tell you, in your dream space, when you go to sleep, you can see these different energies that are at play. You can see these different energies at play, and you can determine, okay, is this my energy that I am fighting, that I am attacking, or is this an external energy? Is this some type of other energy that is trying to impose on my own personal will? And so if you know that you have been, let's say, in a battle, in spiritual warfare, then you need to be going to sleep with some black obsidian. You need to be going to sleep with some tourmaline. You need to be, and not only do you go to sleep with them, you spiritually bring that energy into the dream space. Because when you bring that with you into the dream space, this is when you can go to battle, baby. Those energies cannot touch you in that realm because you brought that crystal with you. You brought that spiritual symbol with you into the dream space. And in the dream space, those crystals or that symbol or whatever protection mechanism that you use in the dream space, those energies, they have to flee. And if it flees in the dream space, if it flees in the astral, if it flees in the spiritual realm, it also must be removed in the physical realm. You can't stay here. Okay? And so it's so very important, family, that we are going to sleep with a certain level of consciousness. Your sleep is not something for you to play with. And here's the thing, your subconscious mind is going to show you where your growth and where your gains have come from. Your subconscious mind is going to show you, okay, you've overcome that. Good job. Not only that, your sleep is going to empower you. I'm telling y'all, your sleep is not something to play with. I was telling Dream about a month ago, I was like, babe, I am not getting sleep, the quality of sleep that I need for my spiritual health and well-being. And so I was waking up and I was a little bit snappy and I was just frustrated and my patience was thin. Okay, excuse me. But that's what happens, especially for new moms, new parents, especially for some of y'all who, for some reason, you got insomnia or, you just can't get that sleep. That sleep is rejuvenating. Okay. So when you go to bed, if you've been having a confrontation with someone, or if you want to heal something within your relationship, before you go to sleep, you ask your spirit, you ask your higher self, you ask the subconscious mind to give you the answers. What do I need to know about this situation? What am I doing that is causing this disconnect? What is the other person doing? I'm telling you, you will see all of those answers. But here's the thing. You have to trust the messages that you get. You have to trust the messages that you get. And not only do you have to trust them in your waking life, in your conscious life, you have to be deliberate about implementing that wisdom that the subconscious mind gave you in your sleep. You got to implement. You got to do the work. Okay? Physical healing, spiritual healing, emotional healing all takes place in the dream realm, in the astral realm, in the sleeping state. Okay? It happens there. You just have to have the skills to decode the symbols that you receive. Even if you have an ache or pain in your body, let's say you have an addiction. Let's say, you can't break free from a certain thought, from a certain feeling, from whatever it is, you can take that question with you into the astral, into the dream space. You take that with you. Okay? And when you wake up, you get busy on those answers. All right? When you wake up, you get busy on those answers. The sleep is rejuvenating your entire being. So if you've been lacking sleep, I want you to discipline yourself to exert some energy throughout the day. So when it comes bedtime, you're ready to go to bed. Whatever time, whether you work the night shift or not, whenever the time comes for you to get some sleep, know that you are going into a spiritual realm and you are doing spiritual work in those moments. And if you find that you are still so up and antsy and you can't get that sleep, I want to challenge you to, one, move your body, utilize your mind. If none of those don't work, then let's visualize yourself to sleep. Meditate yourself to sleep. Start thinking about your desires. Start thinking about that thing that you want answers on. Spend your mental energy doing that right before you go to bed. And then as you are dreaming, watch all of those answers come to you. All right? So this is just a simple technique, family, for y'all to start getting busy in the dream world, for y'all to start healing in the dream realm. Your sleep is so magical. Your sleep is so powerful. Think about it. Think about it. We sleep for a good portion of the 24 hours that we have within the day. We sleep for a good portion of that. So you have to know intuitively and spiritually that your sleep is important, that your sleep is divine. You have to know that, okay? And so in order to heal your relationships, you need to go to bed with the question. You need to go to bed with the intention of getting some answers. Not only that, you need to get enough sleep so that you are not a nagging, annoying, frustrated, out of order person, because that can be causing the strain in your relationship. You not getting enough sleep. You not getting enough rest could be what is causing strain within your relationship. All right? Y'all got this. I'll be talking to y'all soon. Peace. If you did not hear Dream and I's video talking about the show Snowfall, go check that out after you watch Snowfall. Or if you don't even watch Snowfall and you just want to know, look at the video. We're talking about the ego and fighting yourself. So love y'all. Look forward to seeing y'all soon. Shout out to all of my Sacred Sister Circle members. I see you, sis.